Guys, welcome back. We're going to take a look at Cancer and see what you guys have going on with your person. How does this person feel about you currently? And I just need to be nosy and see what's going on. Okay? For my Cancers. All right? Let's take a look, guys. Spirit guides, angels, divine ancestors, please shine the light on what I need to see. Guys, remember the energy can be flipped. All right, if I say this is your person, how they feel, but in your case, this is how you feel, then put the energy where it belongs. Okay, energy is fluid. It can go either way. All right, so let's take a look at the oracles and just get a little preview of what's going on here. For Cancer, Spirit, show me what's going on. Contemplation, unsure choices, decisions. So you could be in your head in two different minds when it comes to this person. Should you stay? Should you go? You know, you're not really sure on whether this is worth your time anymore, whether this is worth your attention, your focus, your energy. Is it even worth it? And so this is something that you're weighing out at this time. All right. Show me more, Spirit. Determined, persistent, still holding on, flowers, gifts. All right, you could be this. I feel like this could be your person's energy, Cancer. They could look at you as marriage material if you guys are not already married or engaged. They could be planning to pop the question. Okay, not for all of you, but for some. But this person definitely holds you in a high regard. They know your worth. They do, and I feel like they haven't lost hope. They're holding on to the fight. They want to fight for this relationship. I'm getting the wounded warrior, right? Energy from the tarot. If you know the tarot, there's a card that represents just still, even though you've been through so much with this person and you've been through ups and downs and there's been arguing and fighting and drama and trouble and headaches, and you still have that one wand that's in your hand and you're still ready to fight for it. Okay? And that is the Nine of Wands. But I feel like this person may come in with a gift or gifts of some sort. They could come in with your favorite flowers and, you know, just as a token of their love, of their affection. Okay, guys, tell me more. Message, communication, conversation, expressing feelings. This person, like I just said, they're coming in with a message. They're going to reach out to you. They want to talk. They want to let you know how they feel. They also want to know how you feel, because they could know that you're in contemplation, that you're up in your head and don't know whether you want to stay and go. So they want to know so that they have some clarity on where y'all go from here. Okay, somebody's favorite color could be blue. Could be yours, could be theirs. But someone could also have, and I feel like, because this is water. You see all this water here, which represents what? Water signs, right? Okay, so what are you guys? Hello. But they want to have a conversation with you, so expect to hear from them soon. Okay, Cancer? Let's see what's on the bottom of the deck. Uh-oh, caught. Uh-oh, red-handed, secrets exposed, surprised, shocked. And look. Oh my God, that could have been your very scenario, that you walked in on your person with somebody else and you caught them up with someone, laying in your bed, laying on the couch, laid up somewhere. Or if you didn't catch them in that way, you, being that you are this spiritually inclined person and you're very intuitive, being a water sign, you could have just had the idea in your mind and in your heart that this person was doing you dirty, and you ran with that because you trust your intuition. It never lies to you. It always leads you in the right direction, right? So you could have gotten like downloads from your guides to let you know that you need to take a walk from this because this person can't be trusted. You could have seen different signs like angel numbers, things like that. When you found out and you realized that this person was doing you dirty, it shocked you because you didn't expect this from this person. This was the last thing that you expected. And it hurt you because you didn't see it coming. It blindsided you, is what I just heard. Okay, let's take a look at the tarot. Damn it. Why do people do, you know, we ain't even going to get into it, but Why do people do this? It's like, if you're not in it anymore, let the other person know so that they can go on about their business. It's simple, right? It could all be so simple. Why lie? Ugh. Okay, guys, let's take a look. For Cancer, let's see. Spirit, show me who this person in Cancer's energy, who are they? King of Swords reversed. This person could have air in their chart. Okay, I'm going to put it in the upright so you can see this person. They could be Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, okay? But I can see that they talk to you like crap. That's number one. The communication sucked. They didn't know how to talk to you. They didn't know how to sit down and have a decent conversation. This is someone who loses their temper very easily. Somebody who would fly off the handle. You know, as soon as you say something that they don't like, now they explode on you, and, you know, they could curse you out or just be verbally abusive towards you. This is someone who's also a mind gamer. So they like to play mental games with people. And they did that with you. This person could have been not only verbally abusive, but mentally abusive, is what I'm saying. Okay? Tell me more about this, Spirit. Ace of Pentacles reversed. I'll show you in the upright so you can see. This came reversed. This was this person, you look at this person as a missed opportunity. Someone who blew it. This is somebody that self-sabotaged their whole relationship. Okay? So this thing didn't fall apart because of something you did. They ruined it because of their patterns. And so just so you know, I want you guys to know this, Cancer, that this person doesn't just do this with you. They did this with everybody that they ever had any type of relationship or connection with. They have a pattern of ruining things. And the way that they ruin things, I feel, is that they cheat and they lie and they deceive. And they're sneaky. And this is what ruins every connection they have. And also the way that they talk to their partner is very disrespectful. This person disrespected you. I see that. They disrespected you. They mishandled you. They just didn't know how to show up for you. Because they have issues. They have baggage from the past. Okay, what was the blockage here for Cancer? What was the blockage? King of Pentacles. This person was very controlling. Very controlling. They could have been more concerned with money than even growing the relationship. They could have just been more focused on their car or their house or their job. Other things were always more important than you. And I feel like because they couldn't give you that time and that energy that you deserved, that attention, and put the work in because they were more focused on themselves and their own well-being, that was part of the issue. Show me more, Spirit, about... And this person could have also had, being those are Pentacles, this is the King of Pentacles, they could have had Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn in their chart. Look, Queen of Wands. You're someone who's highly intuitive, okay? All right? So you showed up as the Queen of Wands, and they showed up as the King of Pentacles. So you guys were focused on two different things. You were focused on passion and love and... the connection being strong and keeping the flame alive. That's what you were really focused on. But they were more focused on the coin. You see how he's holding that coin? The coin, the money. That's the money, the success, material things. Okay? So that's part of the problem. You guys had two different focuses. And I feel like you also had two different love languages. And you didn't understand each other. Or they didn't understand you. Maybe you understood them because you're way more intuitive than them. The Queen of Wands, she's gifted with just knowing. She knows what other people are thinking, how they're feeling. She knows how to read the room. She knows how. So this is who you showed up as. But you also could have a cat, a black cat or a dark colored cat. You don't have to. You love nice surroundings. You love, luxury and taking care of yourself. Very sexy. But this person, I feel... they ruined it. They self-sabotage. What is the advice for Cancer? Look, they hurt you with this Ten of Swords. They definitely, this is an ending. This relationship came to an ending, okay, that they caused. They hurt you deeply. This caused depression for you. This hurt you. You could have stayed in bed for days, weeks. But the advice is to let those swords fall out and heal from this so you can be better for yourself And your new connection is probably right around the damn corner.